Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign, the Ideas Guy Achievement Run. So in, it looks like 3 days, my vassal Estonia is going to get murdered. It's going to happen. We're probably going to want to, let's see, I'm not going to get to where I'm going until July. That's like 2 solid months away. This fleet will arrive where it is going on June the 1st. 12 days into the Eastern Baltic. Probably 3 or 4 days to the Southern Baltic if we move the Navy, and then 2 days to dock. It's definitely faster to just take the boats that way. So let's stay here. We'll take a 1 stack to Memel and get that occupied for now. Just gotta sit here and watch. We gotta watch and hope that nothing bad happens to this guy. So yeah, let's see how he does. Itzmar Red, who is a prestigious man. He has apparently rolled a 0. It's not very good. And then he rolls a 9. That's pretty solid. Now, unfortunately, that navy is showing up, and he's going to break that siege. This is one of my concerns, though, is like, what happens if I want to go around, but I know it's going to be slower, unless, of course, the navy is there, and then it stops me. 5 light, 6 galley. I only have 5 ships. Well, I think I'm going to have to march around, because if that navy blocks me, this would be faster if that navy weren't there to block me, but it clearly is. Okay, we're going to arrive here on the 26th. I think we're going to dock up with him, and we're going to get repairs. My vassal is getting wrecked. Is that going to stop you? No, he's already locked, so now my ally gets to be the aggressor in defensive terrain, but he's flanking. He's got 2 cav that are flanking, and he rolled a 6 in the first fire phase. You are going to need to go to my own controlled territory, or we just need to occupy a province. That'll solve that problem right quick. Yeah, how are you going to do in your first shock phase? That's the key. You rolled a 6 minus 1 is 5 versus a 4. Pretty good flank in there. That's pretty solid. That might do all right. Followed up with a pretty weak roll in the second fire phase. And a even weaker roll in the shock phase. Not good. Okay, well this war definitely needs to end as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't... The fact that he's just sitting out there makes me think he's not planning on retreating anytime soon. But we knocked out Bremen, I think it was. So that is done. Unfortunately, he is going to retreat probably to here, and then this army is exposed. So you need to just kind of march around as well now, which means that this fort's just going to take Memel back, but hey, at least for a month he can't do anything with it, right? Okay, we did win that fight. He is actually retreating to the province of Danzig. Not stopping there, though. He's almost definitely going across. Is he? Oh, I wonder if he's going to cross that strait. Please don't tell me that this Pomeranian guy is going to go to Danzig now. I like how I can't unappoint my leader, even though he's black flagged. Feel free to attach to this army, yes. God, how nice would it be if I could just get to that province. Alright, we're going to go back to speed 3, and we're going to see what we can do here. If we can actually, here, friendlies can attach. Attach your navy to... I've never seen an AI attach a navy to me, but it's worth a try, right? Now, how is it that I can't just go here to here to here? That gets me there on August the 3rd versus August the 8th. So, like, what are you doing, game? So since we don't have to worry about anybody coming from the west side anymore, we could probably just take the war goal with a single troop and get started on the process of sieging down this target as well. We can't get a blockade in place unless, of course, he's willing to come do this. Local defensiveness in Riga. Yeah, to the end of the game, Riga has that fort. That will make that fort really annoying to deal with. Stay at home. Local defensiveness plus 27%, or 25%. Very nice. Okay, so, yeah, suffering lots of attrition. Not so happy about that, but... You know what? We're weak. It's early in the game, and in order to get strong, we're going to have to pay the piper. If he is going to be willing to come help me siege, then we will pull these troops off as soon as he gets here. He will arrive on the 20th. And our navy has engaged. Where did his navy go? I could have sworn I saw his navy coming out here. Well, that's not really what I meant to do. Just throw my army. I mean, he is coming to reinforce, but he won't be there for 7 whole days. That's 7 days we're fighting without him. We may not retreat to the 30th. We just rolled an 11 versus a 6. It's not bad, but I have a feeling that just based on the quantity of ships involved... Nice rolls, man. Elmo, you should be a land leader. But we're still going to end up losing some ships. Let's see, we're on the left. We're actually not doing that bad when it comes to total numbers. And it is now an even fight, and Elmo is just like nuts with the 8s and 9s and stuff. Jeez. Okay, the only thing I don't like about this is that we arrived first, which means our ships are taking the damage. We've got a galley at 36%. And he's actually crossing to cover my, he's going to be in my capital now. But if we win this naval battle, then we've got naval superiority and we can just siege him out and end the war. Elmo with another 9. Aragon has declared war upon Granada. Yes, because that's apparently what... Aragon is basically Castile in this campaign. You know what? Just keep fighting. It's fine. I want to just murder his navy. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Kill them all. Sink all the ships. We lost 3 ships. We killed way more than that. And we've gained a leader trait. Morale hit when losing a ship minus 10%. Okay, fair enough. You are arriving in Königsberg, which is a fort. It's going to take a long time to siege that down. It's unfortunate. We should, now that we have naval superiority, have a much, much better chance to siege him out first. Marienburg is blockaded fully. That is his capital. We've got a single troop here. We've got no leader siege pips. Estonia has attached to this army. Let's see if we can toggle that, maybe get him to toggle onto another location instead. I'm going to tell Estonia that I want him to siege that. And hopefully we can get him to go over there. No, Poland, I will not transfer trade power to you. Okay, we have the Rigan separatists at 80%, sadly. See if I can give him a smaller army to attach to. Get him to hook up, and then we can drag that siege leader over there. Come on, buddy. This way. Yeah, man, I'll lead you over there by the nose. It's cool. So I'm down to just 5 ships. I have no more light ships. It's fine. We don't need light ships. Stop looting my capital, dude. I don't appreciate that. He just looked like he took a morale hit. Why did his morale change? Alright, I am going to carefully reorganize the right army, which arrived after the first army, into the left army, which means we don't lose priority. We should not. We are still the leader of the siege, while still pressing the merge button. We're then going to create a new army. It's so finicky here. Unattach from this and pull this other guy off. We don't give up siege priority position, but we're, dragging that guy over there and getting him to apply that siege tick, that siege leader. So we have 58% war score. He's got a negative 50% chance versus our negative 21% chance. We've got 26-day siege phases versus his 33-day siege phases. So we should, by all means, be great. The war exhaustion from this war is way, way higher than I would have expected, but we're going to come out happy, I think, because we're going to get Danzig, and Danzig's love. Danzig is life. And hopefully we keep Poland as an ally, because he's not going to be super upset with me for taking Danzig. He will be. He also will probably lose some trust with me if I don't give Pomerania anything. But depending on participation... Yeah, Pomerania thinks they've done 62% of the work. I suppose they probably have, all things considered. This water shortage, that's good progress. Oh, that was a supply shortage, never mind. Dude, I don't appreciate you looting my capital. Oh, okay. We have a new heir. He shall be called... Does that say Titus? Titus, a 533. That's absolutely acceptable. I like it. Livland gets seat of strong aristocrats. Alright, fair enough. Karaman just got full annexed. Call for peace? What are you talking about? I can't demand anything. I don't even have a single fort occupied. It's just... Oh, whoa! Brandenburg was just forced to give up Berlin? Bohemia just went... Blech! Just gutted Brandenburg. To think I had at one point considered allying Brandenburg in this campaign. Well, that's obviously never going to be an option. Okay, Saxony has accepted the demand for unlawful territory from the Emperor Emperor Austria. Braunschweig is now owned by Brunswick. We're making money. Don't really know how. Fair bit coming from the Baltic Sea trade. 50% multiplier right now on tech. We do have some disasters ticking up, but they are only going at like 2% per month, which means we've got a good 3 years until we really have to worry about them. Math's still looking okay. We're just waiting for a siege chick that succeeds, so that I can actually demand some territory. Please tell me that I'm not crazy and that it's not like I've been able to demand this stuff the whole time. Never mind, doesn't matter because we just won the siege of Marienburg. So, if we take Danzig and we take the other thing I have a claim on, Königsberg, that is 0 dip. It's a lot of aggressive expansion, but only really the Teutons and Denmark care. The Livonian Order we still have a truce with until when? Until 69, so we've got 8 years on that. Denmark is hostile to me, so it doesn't really surprise me at all that he hates me in the first place. We already have call for peace. We have 99 war score. I don't really want to wait very long on this peace deal anyway. Let's get a couple claims on this guy, or a claim rather. Come back from Poland. If it's just Denmark joining the coalition, so long as we're still allied to Poland, I think we'll be okay. So, I think it's about that time we end this war, eh? And we can fabricate our other claim. I'm assuming our vassal already has a claim. In fact, our vassal already has a core on that. Oh well. So we take those two things, we gain some prestige. Pomerania is rather upset, given fewer provinces than they expect. You would take Marienburg. Give him that. I don't want it. They don't want it. So you're upset with me because you don't think you get enough, and yet you feel this province is of strategic utility, but you don't actually want it. Well, you can't really have it both ways, can you? Alright, how's our trust look with Poland? We're probably going to lose the alliance with Poland if I do this, if I don't give him some land. The problem is that the only province he wants is Danzig, and I refuse to give him Danzig, so... sorry, but no. Okay, it's still just Denmark and Silesia. Well, if we're gonna break some relationships, let's do it with style, as far as I'm concerned. I'm guessing that there's a pretty solid chance we're gonna lose the alliance with Poland because he's not gonna trust me very much. Actually, they didn't lose any trust. Okay, that's right. So it's not that my allies all lose trust with me. Obviously, Pomerania does, because I didn't give him any land, so that alliance is done. But I just won't be allowed to call Poland into war on a promise of territory anytime soon because I recently lied. But he still will not lose trust. So he's probably going to be rather upset with me for having taken Danzig, but we'll see. We'll see. If we improve relations with him, there's a chance. There's a chance we could keep this alliance, which would be great. Outside of that, we do have rebels at 80%, the Rigan Separatists. However, they will spawn in bad terrain for them, which is good. We've got Königsberg, which is defensive terrain, protects all 3 of the provinces outside of it that we just took. We need to start coring things. We have a rather sizable amount of war exhaustion. I've been thinking about this a little bit. I don't know 100% for sure if I'm going to stick with Innovative as my first idea group. I do feel like it's a great idea group. For this particular campaign in particular, because it does pair well with the innovative offensive siege policy, which is like one of my favorite policies in the game. So there is that, but. And King Gert Bond, man, this guy, Lemson cedes land to Morocco. We have lost the Conquest CB against this fella. So we have nice contiguous borders. At least there's that. We can actually move around a bit. I don't think we need to be at full maintenance right this second, even though there are rebels. We gotta decide if we're gonna core any of this land right away. Or do I want to release another vassal? There's something... Oh. I feel like 2 allies, 2 vassals is a great balance. You get an extra manpower pool, extra generals. They're not going to be as good as ours in the future, but for right now, they're still really valuable. It just feels a little bit dirty to give up one of the best provinces in this trade node to create this vassal. Then again, it's 16 development that we could have at 0% autonomy right now with no unrest. And let's face it, I'm not going to be looking too hot when these next set of rebels fire. So, I think we do. I think we release Danzig as a vassal. We are going to first cancel military access through Lithuania. And we're going to release Danzig. We have vassals with high liberty desire. From 16 development, malevolent. Yes, yes, my current ruler has extra unrest for subjects. All vassals' power relative to me is a little bit high. Clearly we're going to want to improve relations with this guy for a bit. Teutons are no longer a valid rival. We have 67 power projection. We eclipsed and humiliated those fellas. And our alliance is breaking with Pomerania as expected. Royal marriage from Estonia. By all means, let's try to solidify our relationship before you end up getting pissed. And the Rigan separatists, of course, have ticked up. Alright, well, let's, a little bit of time pass. We'll see. Ottomans have declared war on Venice. We're rooting out corruption right now. Yeah, 0 unrest in this province with 0% autonomy immediately. Another general and a few more men, a little bit more manpower. They all seem like good things to me. We just need to make him loyal. Would have been a lot easier if we didn't have a malevolent ruler. Okay, we'll come back from Poland. We've been improving with Denmark just recently because we have some issues with aggressive expansion. Denmark has taken a bunch of land from Novgorod. Who do we want to try to get as another ally? 2 inside, 2 outside, and that's the plan. Denmark. Sweden could be a temporary ally if they get high liberty desire. They have even lower liberty desire now than they used to. I highly doubt the Ottomans would consider me. The terrifying diplomatic reputation. Their opinion of us is negative. And we are allied to their rival. Who hates Poland? Or rather, who else? Yeah, Hungary, Muscovy, and the Ottomans all hate Poland. They have rivaled Muscovy, which means Novgorod would be a good ally for me, but we already broke that relationship. They have also rivaled Hungary, which means we could look to Bohemia. Yeah, they're neutral. We have a little bit of a trust hit because I broke that honor, that call to arms. We'll try improving with Bohemia. There's a chance. And I'm sure the Rigan separatists will fire soon. All in all, though, for the first 20 years of gameplay, going from 3 development up to our current 76 feels pretty solid. I mean, no coalition. Pretty dicey second war. Pretty painful, honestly. The Livonians have entered into a military alliance with the Teutons. Right on time for me to take the rest of their land. Cool. Danzig has no other cores. We've got some Silesian separatists in Brandenburg. He is just going to lose that land. It's like there's nothing he can do about it. He's 50% occupied right now. But it's got to be 51% plus to get broken. Plus, is he at war? No, he's at peace. Okay, so Estonia is pretty loyal. The royal marriage helps out a little bit. We have 47 trust with him. Danzig, 50 trust still, because they weren't in existence when I broke that truce, or broke that alliance, whatever. Dishonored the call. There's the rebels, 10 stack. They've got a 0-3-1. Pretty good leader, all in all. We've got some time. We don't necessarily have to fight it right away, but we should probably take care of it soon. I'm going to turn off the fort in Königsberg for now. Let's see. I'm gonna path this way and see if I can get him to attach to me. I don't think he will while we're not at war. There's a new leader. Wasn't that a new leader for Austria? I'm going to get a pop-up about them being re-elected. So the good news is we have a little bit of money. I think we can afford the... Really wish we could take that level 2 half-priced advisor. The theologian would be pretty nice. But we're going to have an uprising no matter what. Of the Teutonic separatists. It's not going to stop it, so... Now, I think we take the level 2 administrative advisor. We're going to lose a little bit of money. I think at the same time... It would be nice if we could pick up a level 1 guy here. If I wasn't at full maintenance, we'd actually be able to support these guys. Let's hire 2 of them. Come here, buddy. I need your help. I need your subservience. Get over here. Come here. Come this way. Come on over here. You know you wanna. Alright, well I guess we just have to wait for full morale then. So he's got 10 in the front row. We've got currently 7 infantry. I really don't want my cav to get engaged. Don't really want to have to merc up for this. I think we're just gonna have to let our cav get flanked a bit. Alright, let's see. Again, if I had no maintenance, we would be losing 0.66 ducats a month right now with 1 fort off. We're barely rooting out corruption. Okay. I'm gonna have to revoke some land from the clergy. After having done those points. That or get this land cored so that we can actually have increased numbers. That might be a simpler approach. 35 months. Pretty sure that means the disaster will have fired long before that. 24 months and 28 divided by 2 is 14 months. I don't have a lot of time here. Well, we have 5 favors with Poland. Can't get claims on anything that he wants to do. Don't think we can re-up our alliance with you. Basically, not anyone else available that I can see that I can really get an alliance with. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here and see if I can strategize my way out of this situation and be back in a bit. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.